Alright, let's start drawing. Oh yeah, this arm looks a lot better this way. Now let's squish Gilbert back into the human shape. I don't know, I feel like he's just uniformly squished. So we just do this. Wow, it actually works, I think. Good. So this is just the anatomy, by the way. We don't really draw the clothing. I'll be thinking on it in color right away. I hope it will work out good. Since we have the geometry done for the bodies, I think it's not gonna be a big of a deal. Step away from the fire. This is really just a note at this point anyway. It's gonna look very different in the color version. So that's a woman there. Not very much detailed at this distance. Yeah, the road. Let's give that a try. It looks a lot more interesting. I kinda made it smaller by just making it narrower out there. And that kind of allowed to make the perspective effect a bit stronger. So it looks like it's a greater distance that goes a bit lower, sort of. I mean, people are still kind of big, so it's more of a distance for this road that became smaller. Whatever I just said. I feel like this arm is also weird. Okay, now let's try removing the 3 guys and then doing a bunch of other fixes with the composition on this one. Also, Kevin said that it's a good idea to make them a bit more exaggerated, kind of ominous, sort of like long shapes, long figures staring at you over the bonfire, so it looks kind of eerie. So let's lower this. And the big bonfire should be kind of like this. And I assume the text over it will be black, not white. It's actually gonna look pretty cool. Like a shadow of the text over the fire background. It's gonna look cool. Now let's add some women here and a couple of kids here after moving this guy to the right. Let's start with that. And we'll add some overlapping this way, which is good. I don't think they'll be recognized as kids hitting so far away, but I don't know, we'll make it somehow obvious. I'm not sure how though. By small bone facades? And Gilbert should be really impressed and just so honored to get this thing in this picture. Also, it really has to have an expression on his face here. Not like this one though. Yeah, a couple of women. So, slightly smaller shoulders, slightly wider thighs. I've heard that's what women look like. That's too definitive. Okay, I think we're good here. Now let's spend some time on the last 2 pages. So, kneeling, women, foliage, bunch of other stuff around the village. And Gilbert. So let's do the obvious thing. Let's just erase the bottom of their legs and try to make it into kneeling. I think at this stage is exactly what it's worth. Now this starts to look like some horrific scene from Final Destination movie. Gilbert should change because he's standing too straight. You can't really kneel that way. They should probably all kneel with the same knee in front, right? If it's a tradition, it might be the same way for everybody. I mean, it might be different for women or something, but we don't really want to touch the subjects here. Alright, seems cool. Now let's make sure we make some of you womanly. Not sure how though, in such a distance. Well, this one's obvious. Kinda like that. Now, hello, Mr. So let's maybe not make tiny changes, but actually rebuild the face on top of this face. We'll add the same geometry on top and then build a new set of features of the face on top. I think that's gonna be a good idea, cause making small fixes is only gonna make everything look weirder and weirder. In this situation, it's not the best strategy So what we do right now is we basically use the same angle and everything, because I kind of like it. Some friends in the comments said that maybe it's a good idea to make him look a bit more into the camera. I don't know, I feel like it would be less expressive if he would be looking at the camera more. It's more about like this kind of situation, like he's happy and like, check this out. So he shouldn't be looking at the camera more. Make sure that the ear will be bigger. Nice. Now this is kind of a nice face. I really didn't expect it to work because I never built faces like this. Like complete math of geometry and facial features that I don't really... Well, I kind of know them, but it never really helped all that much. I don't know, it just... A lot of the times for me, it's not about what I know how to do, it's about actually doing it right, to put effort in the right moment, and just actually go with everything I know. And not just let your mind flow into stupid little simplified ideas on how to do things. It always pays off when I go like, okay, everything has to be very much considerate on the perspective. And it helps a lot. What do you know? Actually doing things right helps. Now, let's ruin the rest of the face. Keep forgetting there's no need to detail the nose all that much. Oh yeah, let's bring the reference of Gilbert, just in case. For the beard design at least. Oh yeah, he has such a cool character in his eyes and everything, and his nose is a bit more spiky straight. We should do that. Although, again, there's no point in doing the nose here, but still, you know? The angle should be a bit more... I always struggle with this, like, especially at a strong angle on the face. When I draw the nose, it goes a bit upwards, because that's what my nose is. Look at this stuff, it's like half a nose. And this plus anime kind of imprinted it in my head that the nose should be a bit upwards. It feels very wrong when I draw the nose completely forward, like from the bottom when it goes forward. But some people actually have that, like a lot of people. That's actually a normal nose. Anyway, I think we should make the cheeks a bit slimmer, because right now he looks a bit too young. Like, Gilbert is not old at all, but this face right now looks like he's like 16. No, such a lovely smile, I kinda love it. A very wide, yet not stupid, you know? Now let's start a new layer and design the beard and the hair. I'm ready. Perfect! Now let's do the bone facade in a separate layer so we could play around with it, in case more ideas will come. Gilbert Designer Kit. Done! I think it's awesome. I think it looks really cool. And it actually looks a lot like the Gilbert from the concept. So thanks for reminding me to use it. Helped a lot. With the shape of the face and the spiky beard and spiky hair. Looks really nice. Maybe a couple more of these. Hairs sticking out from that side. Gilbert has really messed up hair. Because I feel like he has a mixture of gentleman, adventurer, and kind of like a crazy genius a little bit in him. Aside from being just fun and silly at times. So I think it's a pretty good mixture of features for the character. So there's that. I think we addressed everything, except for the shoulders. Well, let's probably try and rise some shoulders. Oh yes, I think it's way better now. This is just like, hey, check this thing out, but I'm feeling a little bit out of place. And this one's like, hey! So, it's a lot better. So I guess some wrinkles will go like this from the button on the jacket in here. Or is it? It's not closed anyway. I guess there's no point in doing that then. But a little bit wouldn't hurt, I suppose. Oh yes, I'm so happy about this. Can't wait to make it in color. I think it's gonna be really awesome. Let's compare with the previous version. Such a monkey baby thing. Oh my god, this is such a more of a well-developed human being. I was a little worried, or like anxious about making Gilbert, right? I think it's gonna be awesome. Okay then, so I guess we're done with the fixes. Not a lot of stuff fixed here. I think this composition looks a lot better. The crazy geometry before with the 3 more guys looked a bit too trippy. I mean, it would look kind of fun, like in color, it would be interesting, but I don't know, it's not cinematic. Too crazy of a perspective, it looks, I don't know, like, what's going on? Why is it so much? And this way it feels a lot more like first-person view, so these guys look a lot more impressive, meaning they're actually staring at us. So in that sense, it's better. Plus we can add like really cool sparkles from the fire and everything is gonna look awesome. So yeah, some women, some kids. Oh my god, this Gilbert is so good. Alright, let's add some foliage. I kinda forgot. Let's add a bit more bushes in here and everything. Okay, maybe not that close to the bonfire. Yeah, I thought of one of here. Well, yeah, something like this. Some kind of nature mess. I think it's a lot better to search this kind of stuff in color spots, so right now it looks a bit too uniform, maybe. Let's remove some stuff somewhere. Even like this, it already looks better. Should avoid like super evenly spread details, it looks weird. Well anyway, I guess this is it for now. Thank you for all the comments. Share your thoughts if you have something to add, I don't know. But I'll probably start coloring this later today before I see your comments, so, you know, keep that in mind. I mean, we can always fix it later, even in color, if something's wrong. So yeah, don't hesitate to say anything. Oh, one last thing. It's kind of technical and random, but what do you think about my new layout right now? I'm asking this in the end of the episode so you would really have a non-biased view on this. Right now, my tablet is on my lap, and microphone is right in front of me on the table. So you probably can hear me better, like the sound is better. And it's better for me to draw because my elbow is at the bottom and I'm drawing in a natural position at the bottom. I mean, there's the laptop and here's the fan. So yeah, tell me if it feels weird. I lowered the camera a bit, but maybe I need to do that more. Because I feel like I was staring downwards too much all the time. Does it feel weird when I'm like in the time-lapse mode and I'm staring down too much? Probably it does. So yeah, I'm searching for a new layout and I kind of like how this works out for me to work with. But yeah, I don't know. Just tell me what you think. And I thank you for watching if you did. I guess you did if you're here. Leave a like and subscribe. Tell a friend. Kneel in mutual respect. Do whatever you want. And I will see you in the next one. Bye! Oh, you handsome person, take me with you on your adventure.